I'm going to do this again. I'm, gonna, I'm I, th- this guy's an idiot. Okay. Idiot. It's the Greek word idiotes in the Bible. This is where we get the word idiot. It's used in the Bible. By Acts 4 comes to mind. You'll see it'll be transcribed unlearned. That's what he is. He's unlearned. Idiotes. Idiot. I'll put a link to this. I'm not going to play it because he talk about some gruesome things. I don't know. YouTube picks up on this stuff. I just want to be careful, but I'll put a link to it. So he's talking about a gruesome incident that happened with a guy that, killed some children. Okay. Now, I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do it. And how wicked the Calvinists, because they're always picking on the Calvinists, must be, because, God can't cause this sort of a thing. Well, make God evil. So they don't believe it because it's just so horrific. I get it. It's not fun. But God does cause it. Let me show you. I'll do it again. Right here. Now this is Jeremiah 19. It's talking about God punishing Israel for the sun and tree worship, what they were doing at Tophet, burning their babies. He says, it didn't come to my mind. What didn't come to his mind was back in Deuteronomy and Leviticus, he said, dedicate your firstborn. So back when he said dedicate your firstborn, that is not what he had in mind to go burn your babies in the fire at Tophet. That's what was not in his mind. Not that they were going to do it. I already made a video on that. Free will worshipers are more idiotes. But you come right down here and he gets down to this part and he says, I will cause, they can't get out of it, cause the evil. I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and their daughters. Wherein their enemies that shall seek their lives. Okay. In the siege, this is talking about, and you can see this story in 2 Kings chapter 6. This story, you can see it there. God caused the Syrian army to come down and seize their city, surround it, block it out, and starve them to death. Siege and straightness. Straight means you're in a bad way. Straightness, interesting. It's narrow way. See, it's like narrow. You're squeezed in from all sides. That's what the narrow way is. It's a picture of the believer on the agonizing way, the agonizing way. Straight is the gate, narrow. It comes from the word thalipsis, thalibos, where we get the word tribulation. It's a picture of the narrow way. God makes your enemies squeeze you to conform to Christ. It's the narrow way. It's predestination. It's what it is. God uses those enemies on you for the purpose of his purpose of making you to conform to Christ. That's what it's a picture of. And he caused it. He caused it. And what do the children do? What do little babies do to be starved to death? It's just as gruesome as what this guy's talking about, if not more. You ever seen somebody starve to death? It's like their skin becomes so weak, their guts fall out. It's like more, I'd rather be shot, which is what this guy's describing. I'd rather have my hands tied and shot than starve to death, which is what God caused to happen on children. You cannot deny God causes wicked and evil. It's right there. Caused, as plain as you can get it. Well, it's because, he's punishing them. Yeah, but the children, again, the children. The children weren't burning babies in the fire at Tophet. So, he's stupid. He's an idiot. It's not fun. It's not fun and happy, but it's the truth. And as horrible as it is, sir, you're lying. You're lying. You're unlearned because you don't know this. It's not fun to look at, but it's the truth.